So we're just continuing upon the topic of, guys, belief in yourself is all you need. You know, at least for me, this has been such a pivotal lesson in my life, and I'm continuing to deepen it every day, but especially when all of the noise in the world is telling you no, when everything in your reality, everything in your manifest world is saying you cannot. That is the moment where I really want you all to remember and dig deep, and just remember that you're not here for people's approval. You're not here to be liked by other people. It may be challenging at times. It'll be challenging for the human mind who craves acceptance, validation, etc. from its outside environment. But just remember, guys, the earth, the universe, life gives zero cares, zero Fs around how well you were liked, how much you were liked while you were here on your, during your lifetime. All it really receives after you're dead and gone and back into spirit is the vibration you have imparted upon this earth. How true to yourself did you live while you were here? That's all. Night. Hello. Everyone. Love you. Bukboki, the realtor. So my question for you all is, are you tapped into that? Are you tuned into the person that you want to be? And are you living that way? And if you're not yet, or you don't quite know, that's okay. But all I'm here to say tonight is that state is always available to you. Only if you allow it in, it will change your life. Just as someone said, manifestation just happens like magic. Like boom, 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 magic. At a certain point, you don't even make decisions anymore. Everything just kind of happens. And this is what takes over your life once you surrender the control that you've been placing over your own life. This kind of incessant neediness of trying to control and manage our circumstances just completely fades away once you allow your self-belief to take over and just run the day, run the show. So, quite a simple message, however, very poignant and very relevant because, hey, Cutie Camille, long time. Hey, I dare you. Hi, everyone. You know, one thing to discuss as well is like, everything that drives us, guys, it always comes back to the same point, really. Everything that drives human behavior in quote-unquote the real world is just all of our actions, all of our strategies, everything we do in life is always kind of with the intention of what? Fulfillment, happiness, completion, wholeness. But we already know that the attainment of those things, there's nothing there, it's empty. Now this can kind of sadden a lot of people, or at least on the surface sadden them, because it feels like, wow, what is my life all about? What was I working towards all these things for? Well, the bright side is once you realize this, it really allows this liberation to come into place, that all of those things that you're seeking out there in the real world, quote unquote, they're already within you. They already exist within you, and I gotta check, am I going the right way? And yeah, we are. They already exist within you, my friends, and then when you realize this, you're already whole, you're already complete. Then everything you create, everything you speak, everything you do from that point forward will just be natural. It'll be naturally guided, as opposed to trying to get something. You see, you're just coming from a very different place. Another way I like to frame it is just like, where are you coming from when you're doing the things you're doing? And maybe some people just don't even like to look at that, but when you really look at it, it really allows you to find what you've always been searching for, which is, where am I coming from when I'm doing this? Is it to seek validation? Is it to prevent invalidation? You know, basically all of our human pursuits are in that vein. The pursuit of worthiness, you know. But I'm here to tell you, my friends, you're already worthy. You already are, otherwise you wouldn't exist. The universe, creation, God doesn't make mistakes. You wouldn't be here unless you were already absolutely worthy. And then once you know this, you can just free flow and free create. It's just such an interesting phenomena that everyone is here with such a unique reason. Every single one of you here with such a unique purpose, a unique message, a unique song, a unique mission to bring into the world. But at the end of the day, we're all just out there doing the same things, working for other people's dreams, to support ourselves, to then go buy things and go get in relationships and fuck and all these things to feel less poor about ourselves, when it's like, guys, you don't need any of that to sustain you. You're already fully sustained. But if you think that you need that stuff to sustain you, your beliefs create your reality, and then you spend an entire lifetime, and actually trillions of lifetimes, doing the same thing, seeking for the same validation, all to lead you to feel like, man, what am I doing here? Hey, smiley face. Been here since day one. I know you have. And everyone who's following and joining the stream, Byron, Knight, welcome to the family. I love you guys. We got a little walk ahead of us, so just wanted to say, let's do this together. I'm on this journey with you. Wherever you are in your journey to your dreams, your spiritual journey, your journey of self-discovery, I'm here with you the entire way. You know why? Because I'm doing it too. Every single moment. And if I can support, or if I can share anything that I've gained along my journey, that's all I'm really here to do. My name is Scott Young, and I make the music you want to hear. Guys, we got so much music coming out, I actually don't even know what to say. All I can say is stay tuned, and I know you're gonna love it. Even when the journey is uphill, like this very relatively steep hill, it doesn't matter, guys. Just keep moving. Keep moving, keep that self-belief high. And it never feels like it's dropping. Just remember, I'm telling you, that self-belief can be reignited at any moment just by remembering none of the stuff that I think matters, such as status, money, relationships, getting love from someone else, getting validation. When you're dead and gone, the universe, what it receives from your footprint here, doesn't care about any of that. It doesn't even hit the radar. It doesn't even hit the radar. The only thing that hits is, how true did you stay during your time here? And how much did you allow that to lead your life? As opposed to letting your life get led by all the shiny objects out there that are all illusory to begin with. Hence this message. But it takes courage to take this path, because you're gonna have to face yourself, you're gonna have to face your own doubts. But what I'm telling you guys is, anytime you feel a doubt or some anxiety about your potential, it's just a bunch of lies. None of it's real. It's all made up. I promise you. You can search to the end of the earth, none of your doubts will ever be true. But that's why humans fear going and looking at them with honesty and self-love, because they're afraid that they might be true. That's why we don't even look. But I'm telling you, with my life on the line, that all your doubts will never be true. So, that's all I gotta say about that. Melia, welcome to the family. Autumn Alexis, welcome to the family, guys. Hi, everyone. Amanda, smiley face. Thank you, smiley face. I got a lot coming, and yeah. Hi, Coochie. I just want to say you helped me through a lot of my dark times with your lives from a while back ago. Well, that's amazing to hear. And see, here's the thing, guys, and you all know this, but we're just reiterating because we're just flowing right now. I have no agenda. I have no real plan other than to say, believe in yourself. I say that to the end of existence, which is change yourself, change the world. Change yourself, change the world. That's just how it goes. And it's very practical because once you change your perspective, the way you look at stuff, the way you look at yourself, the way you look at other people, your life experience just changes. Now imagine if every single person in this earth, on this earth, would do that, then you wouldn't see all these negative comments on social media platforms. You wouldn't see all this kind of hatred spewing out, because any external manifestation of negativity is just the projection of internal negativity. So if everyone were to change themselves, then boom. And of course, you know, everyone's got their own journey, their own path, and that'll happen at their own pace. But just to hear like that one of you, or even myself, can make a 1% gain, in our own self-liberation, our self-happiness, our self-recognition, then you're quite literally elevating the global consciousness. So when you reach one, even with your own ascension, just by doing that for yourself, you're changing the world, guys. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? And it might not appear that way, but once again, we don't need to see it in physical manifestation, because physical manifestation is just 0.00001% of what actually exists. Everything is frequential, vibrational. So change yourself, and literally you're healing the world. The greatest gift you can give to the world is your own self-realization. So just keep doing that, keep elevating it, keep bumping it up, surrender yourself. Surrender yourself to the wholeness, to the love, the universal, unconditional love that exists already within you, as you, by you, and you will just continue to be perfect as you are. Butterbug, hi. Welcome to the family. Amy, hi. Hi, Antoinette, long time. Melia, welcome to the family. Guys, we're just walking right now. We're just walking. The matrix is quiet. You know, the universe is quiet outside of your own thoughts. For example, if you pause all thinking just for 2 to 5 seconds, you'll notice that the universe is absolutely silent. It's only when we're thinking and creating all of these illusions within our own minds that I am this person, or this is my story, this is my past, these are the people, what they think about me. When you just pause all thinking, all that doesn't exist anymore. How powerful is that? And I know it can be challenging at times, but if we come more from that place, we'll realize all the power already within us. So, what more to say other than there's nothing to say. So nice, my friends. Put it on my top, nah, batter up. Got the kid every lock, yeah. Woo. Wow, I feel like I'm just walking at a hyper speed right now, even though I'm not. We're just moving. Hey, yeah, it has been a long time. Welcome, everyone. So, yeah, it's just like, going back to where you're coming from is, I don't know. I guess, well, I do know. It's just like, why am I doing this action? Why am I saying the things that I'm saying? Just being like super honest with yourself. Like, am I saying this for validation? Am I saying this to prevent invalidation? Why am I doing the things that I'm doing? And if you're doing this self-investigation, you gotta be radically honest with yourself. And the most important thing is not to drop into self-judgment, because it's easy to judge ourselves. Man, I had such unpure, dishonorable behavior, but that's okay, because that's part of the cleansing, that's part of the purification. We live these anxious, stressful, groping, addicted lives to whatever your addiction is, whether it's a substance, validation, social media, money, seemingly external love, because we just don't want to look at our stuff. And that's okay, but just know that, and this message might be piercing for some, but the truth cuts like a sword. But it also sets you free, does it not? It's the yin and the yang of all of this, even though in the grand scheme of things there is no duality. On the relative level, it can be experienced this way. You guys are all pretty badass just by chilling here listening to some dude talking. We're just talking here, guys. This is my perspective, take it or leave it. As always, like with everything else, take what resonates and discard what does not. But if you made it this far, I assume that you are also on your path in a very devoted and intentional way. And similar to how I'm just walking in the Matrix, you are also walking that beautiful path of your own journey. However, what I wish to inject into you, and it's already present, maybe at very low degrees or maybe at very high degrees, is 加一把火，就是 let's throw some gasoline on that thing and just let yourself go, guys. Just let yourself blossom and go, because what a beautiful song is. We just limit ourselves so hard all the time by honestly caring so much about what people think, That's kind of one of the biggest things, is just fear of being perceived a certain way, fear of being perceived. But guys, we've just gotten a little too lost in the social game, A little too lost in what people think about us, what we even think about ourselves, which is informed about how people think about us. Guys, I'm telling you from first-hand experience, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's completely empty. So you can just rip the Band-Aid off right now and just live your life the way you want to live it, as opposed to how you think you should be living it. Go by feeling, guys. Drop out of the head. When you feel all this anxiety up here and in your neck and in your shoulders, in your traps, take that elevator down into your heart, into your gut, and ask yourself, am I really living the way my true fearless superhero self would live? A good way to look at things is like, if you were the main character in a movie, you're the hero in the movie, you're the protagonist. It's the hottest Netflix show on Netflix called Your Life. And you're watching it. You're sitting on the couch watching it. What would you root for yourself doing? What would you root for the hero in your movie doing? And that'll clear things up real quick. Because in our hearts, in our souls, we always know what we want to do, what we should be doing. So, and I know it can be challenging at times, but that's why I'm here, right here with you. It's like, just do it then. Why not? If you ask yourself the reason why not, the rationalization always comes, well, there's this person, or there's this circumstance, or the weather's not quite great today. You know, it's like there's always something, but you're always referencing something out there. But we already know everything is within us. So what are you doing? We're literally creating a prison for ourselves. It's not fun, guys. It's not fun. Liberate yourself. Because only you have the keys to your self-created prison. Only you have the keys. And at a certain point, it might feel, which you do, you have the keys, but you can't quite find the lock to put it in. That's okay, the lock will appear. If any of you understand that specific vibration, you'll know what I'm talking about. Actually, you have all the master keys to all the locks. And when you don't quite know which lock to put it into, just allow things to flow, surrender, meditate, relax, give everything away, back to source, and the lock will appear. And then when the lock appears, you already have the key ready to go. Yeah, it's when that trying, always trying, have to just go and do. I have to say the path has not been linear at all. Yeah, I mean, teleportation, guys. Why, like once you free yourself from linear reality, all the other powers just become available. It's because everything exists parallel. We've just been conditioned to think so linearly. That to get from A to C, you gotta go through B. To get from A to Z, you gotta go through B, C, D, E, F, G. But guys, that's actually not how. That's only in the physical 3D limited Newtonian way of thinking. In the actual structural nature of reality, that's not how it is. That's why it's such a pain, it's such a struggle to work linearly. The actual structure of reality is there are no things, there are no actual things, there are only states of being. All you are is a free infinite consciousness, willingly, with your will, choosing a state of being. And when you choose your state of being, the circumstances transform. That's how you teleport, basically. So, you know, I was supposed to walk 3 kilometers, but it feels like even though we were walking, we just sprinted it, and now like we're almost there, which is wild. I don't know how this happened. Once again, teleportation. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them, or insights. I'd love to learn. This life, my friends, this matrix, the more free you are from it, in many ways, the more you will be tested and challenged. Every fiber of your being, your faith, your purity, your alignment, it'll all be tested in beautiful ways, but stay true. Stay true. I'm right here with you. And life only gets better, my friends. Life only improves. If you look back on your life, the trajectory has always been up, has it not? Up and to the right. And yeah, there have been valleys following the peaks, and then more valleys, and then more peaks, but what you can trust in is the consistency of the trajectory, which is always better. So nice. Still going through the I am, yes. Excellent, Antoinette. Limbic, George V, Antoinette, Mila. everyone who's here, I love you. And thank you for being you. As you all be yourselves, it inspires me to be even more of myself. And even though we don't need to see it in the physical world, it is changing the vibrations and the consciousness of this planet, bringing the world to a higher place. Every person you meet with your elevated vibration, my friends, and it's a continual evolvement. You're going to continue to elevate your frequency, your vibe. Every person you meet, you touch them in a way that even their conscious minds might not know, and their conscious minds might actually negatively react, but you're planting a seed. You're influencing them on a deeper level, on a soul level. So just keep staying true. Because, as I've said before, your soul cries whenever you don't act the way you really want to be. Don't believe in yourself the way that you know that you should. And I'm not coming to say like you should judge yourself about it, because you definitely should not. Because self-judgment is also not self-love. It's not honoring yourself. But what you can do sometimes is just, once again, view yourself as the protagonist or the hero in your own movie. What would you want to see yourself do? It's like we watch movies all the time and we're even top athletes or superstars, and we are so inspired by them. But when it comes to our own lives, we just don't act that way. What's up with that? Kimberlyn, welcome to the family. Mila, yes, I am that guy. What's up? We love you back. And did you drop your new song yet? Not yet, guys. Stay tuned. I don't want to jump the gun. You guys are the first to hear. I think it'll be coming out this year. Not only one song, but many songs. An album. I'm planning on, I would love you guys' opinion on this. You know, I love the idea of albums. Let's talk about music for a bit. But real quick, gonna just check that we're going the right direction. You know, I love the idea of albums. Let's talk about music for a bit. But real quick, gonna just check that we're going the right direction. Are we really already almost back? Are we just walking like at the speed of light? I think we are. Are we just walking like at the speed of light? I think we are. Of course, my love. Of course. Yes, I do meditate, but what you can also realize is meditation is just, you can meditate right now, guys. We can meditate right now. Let's do it. 2 to 5 seconds, no thoughts, and just focus on what remains. What remains is what you already are. Closing your eyes helps because it removes all the sensory hooks out there. However, you can do it with eyes open as well. Now, if it helps to sit down formally and, on your cushion or whatever, meditate, I do that too, but it's totally not required to realize what you are, because it's already here already. So, yeah, guys, I want to discuss a little bit, because it just came up, is like, I just love the idea of putting out albums, especially in this day and age where it's so singles driven, everything is so playlist driven, everything is such quick hits. People's attention span is basically, not of that even of a goldfish. I understand. However, once again, for me, it's about staying true, and it just feels so good to, be an albums artist. Just put out albums, So, that's it. It's coming. However, I also simultaneously, at the same time, and you guys are hearing this live, I'm literally I'm literally planning this out as we go, and I'm kind of just, but would also love to just hear how you guys feel about it. Is every song on the album is just so darn special to me, and it's got so much in there, and there's so much to unpack in each song that, ooh, which way to go? There's so much to unpack in each song that I'm considering releasing the album serially, meaning one song at a time, maybe like one song every 2 weeks or one song every 10 days, and then at the end just package it up with kind of like a more deluxe version or something. That's still TBD. Gotta check directions. As opposed to like the normal model, which is, okay, I'm gonna put out a single, then maybe put out one more single, and then boom, drop the entire album. But the thing is like, when that happens, we're in the darkness, but we're not afraid. Guys, the dark should be afraid of you. Remember this. A friend said that to me one time, and I'll never forget, is like, if you're ever afraid of the dark should be afraid of you guys, because you're the light. You are the light, my friends. We are the light. Yeah, usually artists will drop. Wow, I'm just so surprised how he walked so fast, guys. Talk about teleportation. 3 kilometers just blew by like that. It's wild. Yeah, most artists drop like single, then an album. But it's like, that just doesn't feel like I'm honoring my project, because you got to do what feels true, despite quote unquote what the industry will say or what experts will tell you. Guys, follow your own resonance always, and you will never be led astray. So I think for me, guys, I got an album I'm so excited to share for you. It's a cohesive package. It's a cohesive concept. It's not just a bunch of random 10 songs. However, each song is so special and an entire journey in itself, and I have so much to share. Some of you have heard some of the snippets, so what I'm leaning towards doing is releasing it a song at a time, and so we can fully enjoy each moment, and I can share with you kind of the meaning behind each song and how it fits into the larger puzzle, the concept of the album, and then later just drop the full thing, as a package with some, extra goodies in there. That's at least the plan. I think it's going to start kicking off later this year. Latest, very early 2025. But I feel like, yeah, this year feels good. Thank you so much for everyone who is sending all those great vibes. And I can't wait either to show you Mies, Coochie, Antoinette, guys. Thank you so much. I promise you're going to love it. That's going to be a little difficult for me to pronounce, but Lyubishka? Hello. What type of music do I do? Mies Elizabeth. Dave the Wave, what's up, my friend? What type of music do I do? Our music, my friends, our music. Checking directions. Dave the Wave, what's up, my friend? What type of music do I do? Our music, my friends, our music. Checking directions again. Okay, we're pretty close, So, yes, excited. Very excited, guys. I mean, everything we discuss on these lives and in my short form videos and on my YouTube, etc., the music is basically all about that, but not in like a cheesy way of like, not at all. I think you guys are gonna love it. Some of you already heard snippets. You could say it's pop. You could say it's the new pop. Because what does pop mean, guys? It just means popular. And, but let's be honest. Is popular music right now really that, I mean, no shade at all, but it's just, my opinion is if you have the ability to be popular with whatever you're saying, your music, your writing, your movies, I believe it should be just something that elevates the spirit, like you guys are all doing on your own journeys, Think about that. Would you rather flip on Netflix and watch shows like Black Mirror or just like doomsday apocalypse type shows around what's the worst case scenario? Or would you prefer to turn on your airwaves, your YouTube, and just feel like, man, I feel great about myself and I'm a badass. I feel like humans are so, and you could say there's biological, evolutionary reasons for this, but humans are just so attracted to negativity that it's just become the norm. But why? Because ultimately that leads us to feeling just separate, suffering, incomplete. So all I have to say is guys, it's time for the revolution, my friends. It's time for the revolution. And we're all making that together. We're in this, in it to win it, my friends. And like I said, believe in yourself. I don't care, and neither should you, if everyone in your reality is saying, that can't be, the world doesn't work that way, it's been this way for thousands of years. F that. You got one shot at this life. Might as well do what you feel is true to you, and just stop giving your power away. Really, it's that simple. And we're just walking. We're just walking, guys. Just a dream. I like that I see you right there. But it doesn't make sense. Who cares? Not me. Not me, not me. No, I know it's just a dream. It's all just a dream, my friends. If you call me, I'm on it. My alarm is designed for you. Even if it's a dream, I wake up to find that we were real. We're so close, guys. We're so close. Well, excited. Kim, welcome to the family. Akaran, welcome to the family. Good night, heaven. You choose to live in the light or dark. Nice to feel free and light. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Your internal mental state. The ideas you inherit, your internal self-talk, creates your reality. The victim mentality is one to start blaming things outside of themselves. Relationships, their boss, the weather, the governments, social media, for their current life situation. However, when you change the way you look at it, aka when you change your sunglasses, which are dark, to, you could say, maybe not the best analogy, just regular glasses, the snow goes from looking gray to looking pure white. What's up with that? You didn't change anything except the frame of perception you were looking through. So the power is always within us to choose our state of being, choose which ideas and beliefs we inhabit, you could say. Because every idea, every belief exists, my friends. We choose which ones we want to stay in. Think about it. The universe, infinite creation, creation's finished. And every state of being is like a hotel room. And you check into a hotel room, the universe, infinite creation, creation's finished. And every state of being is like a hotel room. And you check into a hotel room. Lena, welcome to the family. Lena, welcome to the family. My life will be better when. That's also giving your power away. So, to put all that down and just revel in the perfection of the now with pure self-love and self-honesty, knowing that we will continue to improve, we will continue to get better. That is so courageous already in itself. I cannot really put it into words. Everyone joining and just supporting, love you. Lainey Nicole, welcome to the family. nice just walking with you all, is it not? It's nice just walking with you all, walking the road of our dreams. Guys, have you ever felt like there's more to life? Have you ever felt like, you don't have to say yes in the comments, but please do if you're pulled to. But have you ever felt like there's gotta be more? Like, is this all life is? I'm telling you, there is more. Life is a fairy tale, my friends. Actually, there's not only more, there's infinitely more. It only gets better, but you gotta believe. Because if you don't believe that there's more, that if you don't believe that life actually is miracles, magic, a fairy tale, then you won't experience it that way. So just to know, and you don't even have to believe, I'm telling you straight up that that's how it is. Just knowing that will take your life to a new level and to heights that you've yet to experience. But then you can go and tell your friends and family about it if you're so inclined, without forcing, just sharing what you've experienced. And you don't even have to say it out in words, just by being, my friends, just by being, they'll feel it. All right. Yes, guys, nice. I only checked now. Lainey, Antoinette, Coochie, yes, it always feels like there's more, because there is. Here's the thing. If we ever have the question, we already know the answer. And that's where I'll leave it. My name is Scott Young. I make the music you want to hear. Guys, stay tuned. 2024, maybe 25, but 24. The album is here, my friends. Stay tuned. You're gonna love it. Bye-bye.